What's up, you guys? It's Steve here, and we've got a lot of updates for you on what's happening in Congress with stimulus and Build Back Better. And this is your Build Back Better and stimulus check update. Now, in regards to stimulus checks, if you missed my last video, be sure to check it out as I cover for you 4 new stimulus checks on state, county, and city levels that are going out right now, and in some cases that are accepting applications at this very time. So, after this video, if you missed that one, be sure to check it out right after this one. I'll put a link to it right here for you so you can go check that one out. Now, today though, we have a lot of updates in Congress as we have House and Senate Democrats coming out and saying we need to include child tax credits and adult tax credits for those without children for low-income earners to get additional stimulus funds to their accounts to help them out through this pandemic. I've got the video footage I'm going to be sharing with you, and also we have word of what's not going to be included and what likely will be included in the Build Back Better bill that they're working away on right now, which is the current stimulus reconciliation bill. So a lot of video footage coming out for you. I'm going to be sharing it with you in this video to get you caught up on the latest. So let's go ahead and dive right in. And also wanted to say, if you're interested in learning about growing wealth and personal finance, consider joining the second channel, Steve Ram Finance. I'm going to be adding more content on there to help out people maybe looking to launch businesses, get invested in real estate, stocks, crypto, with everything going on, maybe looking to just start over and get some information on personal finance. If that's you, I'll pin a comment down below. You can click that link, go subscribe, and turn on notifications. Keep an eye out for more content. But you guys, let's go ahead and dive right in. And let's start off by smashing the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Helps out my channel a ton. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Also, leave your comments, share this out. If this is your first time here and you'd like to stay up to date, totally free to do so. All you got to do is hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell. If you got any specific questions for me, shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3. And with that being said, you guys, let's go ahead and dive into some video footage. All right, so first up, I've got some video footage for you that just came out a little while ago from Congress, as we've got Democrats in the House and in the Senate saying that we need child tax credits and, for those without kids, adult tax credits. Now, if you want all the details on the adult tax credits, be sure to check out my video that I did on it, and this is known as the EITC, that can literally get you thousands of dollars when you file your taxes. This is going to be more stimulus provisions, almost like stimulus checks. So check out that video to get more details on it. And right now, Congress is saying, Build Back Better, stimulus reconciliation bills. We need child tax credits and adult tax credits. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, but let's take a look at this plea that just came out from Democrats today. And then right after, we're going to be taking a look at what we have heard is not included, where things stand with Build Back Better, and what will be included as well. Let's go ahead and take a look.
Great. We're here today to talk about the expanded child tax credit and the earned income tax credit, which together are the biggest step to help families and working people in this country in a generation. We tripled the earned income tax credit, which meant that 17 million workers without children benefited from it, and almost every family, 90% of the families in this country, have received the benefit of the expanded child tax credit. In Colorado, that's been an average of $445 a month for families. 61 million kids in this nation have benefited, 1 million kids in Colorado. We've cut childhood poverty nearly in half in this country. We've cut hunger by 25% in the United States this year alone because of these tax policies. In my view, these are the most successful and most progressive social policies that have been passed by Congress in generations. And we have seen a substantial, as I said, substantial reduction in child poverty as a result. Families all over the country have said, for once, it's nice to see the government in Washington doing something for us. And as American families are facing higher and higher costs, facing inflation, the last thing we should be doing is cutting this child tax credit. In my view, the last thing we should be doing is doubling childhood poverty, increasing hunger in the United States by 25%. I've been around this place for long enough to see what happens when wealthy people's tax cuts expire, and they're extended as a matter of course. I've seen what happens in this place when some of the largest corporations in America have their tax cuts expire. We do everything we can to make sure that those tax cuts are extended by the end of the year, and we have not done that. And as a result of that, we're doubling the childhood poverty rate. in this country. And as I said, we're increasing hunger. So I think we are here today to say that we want, as a centerpiece of any package that we pass together, any reconciliation package, that the expanded child tax credit and the expanded earned income tax credit should be part of that, must be part of that. Every single person up here thinks we should make these changes to our tax code permanent.
Free community college was a major part of President Biden's Build Back Better agenda, but it's now officially scrapped from the spending package. That's according to First Lady Jill Biden. She broke the news at a community college summit today.
Congress hasn't passed the Build Back Better legislation yet. And free community college is no longer part of that package. We knew that this wasn't going to be easy. Joe always said that. Still, like you, I was disappointed.
The announcement today is the White House tries to salvage that social spending package after Senator Joe Manchin refused to support the bill and tanked it back in December. NBC's Sahel Kapoor now. Sahel, it's a big concession.
Yes, it is, Shep, and the writing's been on the wall for some time now. My NBC colleagues and I reported back in October that Democrats were planning to strip this out of the Build Back Better Act, free community college, that is, to make the numbers work, to bring the price tag under $2 trillion. This is something that Joe Biden had embraced all the way back in 2015 as vice president to President Obama as a way to help people access a higher education, which is increasingly important to make a decent wage today. He campaigned on it in his 2020 presidential bid, and of course he won. This is unlikely to happen now. And the larger Build Back Better Act, that is frozen at this moment as a result of the opposition from Senator Manchin, but there are major pieces of it that Democratic leaders in the White House are looking to salvage. And what could that be? Well, I spoke to Senator Manchin at length and in great detail a week ago about what he's willing to support, and there's a lot from the original bill that he's still open to. You see this on the screen just now. That is ACA funding, that expanded tax credit to help people buy insurance, Medicaid expansion in states that did not accept that extra funding under the ACA statute where there's a coverage gap, clean energy money, about $500 billion in total that he is not opposed to, and then a series of tax increases, including a corporate tax rate up to 25% from the current 21%, a capital gains tax increase to 28%. He wants to end what he calls tax loopholes like carried interest and raise taxes for individual taxes for wealthy Americans. There's a lot there for the White House to work with, but one thing he did tell me, Shep, is that Manchin wants some of this package, some of the taxes and savings here to be used for deficit reduction, and some Senate Democratic sources that I've spoke to have already started talking about putting some of the savings there to deficit reduction as an enticement to win the centrist senator from West Virginia.
So there you have it, you guys. A lot of updates coming out on this. We're likely going to be seeing a whole lot of movement on Build Back Better, stimulus reconciliation, and even probably a new name for it this month, as we're hearing that Democrats are saying they want to get this all wrapped up and done by March 1st. That is the current deadline that they are trying to hit. Now, we will see. I'll keep you up to date here on the channel so that way you know what's going on with everything in Congress and stimulus. And as always, you guys, thank you so much for joining me here on the channel. If you made it this far and you haven't already, don't forget, take a quick second, smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Helps me out a ton. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Also, leave your comments, share this out. If this is your first time here and you like to stay up to date, totally free to do so. All you got to do is hit the subscribe button, turn on that notification bell. You can come join the Ram fam. And if you got any specific questions for me, I'm easy to get a hold of directly. All you got to do is hop onto Instagram and shoot me a DM at SteveRam3, and consider joining that second channel as well, Steve Ram Finance. But with that being said, you guys, hope this reaches you well. Hope that you and the family have a blessed evening, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.